I hate feeling like I'm the only daughter of God who struggles with a particular sin. So I thought instead of hiding behind walls and putting up a false persona and all of that, why not just out myself so someone else who might be struggling with it doesn't feel alone? And if you guys don't struggle with it, at least I just put all my sins out there. Uh, so I've always struggled with modesty, and I've gotten a lot of but I gotten a lot better over the years. Like I'm way better than I was like a year ago. But I was talking to the Lord. I was like, Lord, I want to change. I want to represent you, and I want everything that I wear and everything that I do, everything that I say to reflect you and who you are. Hold on. Sorry, I got a call. But one thing that God was bringing to mind is all the past hurt and all the past trauma and the reasons why I seek that outward validation. I remember back when I was younger, I used to go to church with my grandmother, and we went to a very, very, very strict church. And it's like, skirt has to be down to the knees. You know, you cannot wear a shirt without a blazer. All of that. Hair has to be done. You have to wear the little hats and stuff like that. And I remember one time I was getting ready for church, and I was wearing this dress, and I think it was like it wasn't that short. It was like right by the knees. And my grandma was like, "You can't wear that. You look like a like you know the word." Yes. Yes, that word. And I remember that made me so upset, and it made me feel so sad. By the way, I was literally 12 when she said that to me, and I felt really pretty in the dress. And to be honest, nothing was wrong with the dress. It was literally a cupcake dress. It was just at my knees, and it wasn't, I don't know where it was supposed to be. And I was like, dang, man, I did something bad, and that made me feel really sad. So I feel like the day that I left my grandparents' house, I just went crazy and I started wearing whatever I wanted to wear because I it was so regulated to the point where I couldn't wear anything, other than skirts that were all the way to my anklet. So I just was like, yes, I have freedom. I can do anything I want. But just because anything you can do anything you want doesn't mean you should. I feel like God puts up these boundaries for a reason, and it's to keep you safe. But nobody explained that to me. Nobody explained to me why I was to be modest. They just said you have to be. And telling people they have to do something without explaining why is just it's not a boundary. That is a rule without any explanation. Like, what am I supposed to think? It's to me, I was like, okay, y'all are just weird. Y'all are just following rules for no reason. So now I'm trying to heal that. I want to get better. I want to be able to represent Christ in the right way. And it starts with healing that, and that doesn't happen overnight. So yeah, I'm working on my things, and if you're working on things too, don't feel alone. It's okay. I'm healing with you, girl or guy or individual. It's okay. Yeah.